Hi, welcome back to our Apply videos for our Jesus the Redeemer series. We're looking at stories of Jesus throughout the book of Luke and the way he has redeemed different people and how that shows us how Jesus redeems us. So this past week we looked at, on Sunday, the story of Jesus healing the man with a bad reputation. Levi was a tax collector. Everybody in town hated him. He met Jesus and made things right, and his reputation in town changed. The story that I want to relate this to, something that you may have seen before, is the story in Despicable Me of Gru. Gru was a supervillain, and everybody thought he was the baddest bad guy in town. Everybody was afraid of him. He liked that fear, but he had no relationships with anybody. And then in the story, he develops a relationship with 3 little girls that he adopted as part of his plot to steal the moon. But in that relationship, things started to change. And he was doing things like going to ballets and helping the little girl do homework and going to a carnival. And all these things had changed who he was inside because of the relationship he founded with these girls. And eventually he has to make a choice. Do I keep being the bad guy? Do I do the bad things that I was doing and that everybody knew me for? Or do I take this relationship and I commit to it and become the dad that these girls need? And you see, he changes not just what he does, but through those changes in the relationship, he actually changes who he is. And we're giving those same opportunities with the relationship with Jesus. We learn about the stories of Jesus. We're experiencing the love of Jesus in different ways. And at some point we can say, you know what? I'm going to take that step. I'm going to commit to this. And I'm going to be a follower of Jesus. And I'm going to make him Lord of my life. And at that point, we change not only what we do, but who we are. And our reputation changes because of that. Now listen, we've all done things in life that we have gotten a bad name for. I will say that in my younger days, there were things that I'm embarrassed that I did and that people identified me by, and they said I was known because of these bad things I did, and I didn't want to be known by that. It wasn't a good thing, but that's how people knew me. And then now, through my relationship with Jesus, I have grown and matured. And I hope now that Jesus is what identifies me, that people see me and say, she follows Jesus, she loves God, and she loves people. And that's how people know who I am. And I want that for you too. You can have that too. Jesus can define your life, and you can do away with your old reputation if you'll follow him.